Hey guys, this is Tyson Miller here, and no, this was not the video I was looking forward to post today. Thank you for asking. While I've been working on the deluxe edition of Let Your Mind Make Itself Up, my newest album, I've actually been planning on releasing new music videos for already existing songs. That's an important detail, by the way. Keep that in your mind because that relates to the person I'm about to expose today. The person that I'm calling out today is Eazidor on Instagram, or Eazidor. His bio says that he's a content creator, and to clarify, that means that he quote unquote makes animated music videos for musicians out there. If you check the Instagram reels that he's tagged in, you can see he has a pretty big catalog of high quality animations. The most notable right now is one for hip hop artist JT Money. I'm sure at least one of you have heard of him. I think that's enough exposition, so I'm just gonna get this out of the way. Eazidor is not the person that he claims to be. And no, this isn't me saying that this is not the actual person that they're impersonating the real Eazidor. Remember what I said about him making animated music videos? Yeah, that was a lie. In short, this guy has been stealing animations and selling them off to other people. What he does is that he goes into a musician's DMs, either by him reaching out to them or maybe them reaching out to him. He then offers to make an animated video for that musician. What happens next is likely the musician checks out those tagged Instagram reels and they're gonna think, wow, this guy's got some good stuff. I should see what he's offering. And then he lists off like a price that he's offering to send over an animation for. The musician likely goes for it. Cash App stuff. And then some time passes, and then that musician gets sent an animated music video via email. And that's pretty much a summary of that whole process. Now, why am I going into so much detail explaining the process and making the claims that this guy is stealing animations? That's because, unfortunately, I happen to have learned the hard way. I check my Instagram, I get a message sent to me from this guy on an alternate account, the artist, or the artist 600. They replied to one of my stories. They're saying, "Are you interested in an animated music video?" I checked their past work. I thought it was pretty cool. And I'm like asking some questions here and there, like, what genres do you do? And they're like, any genre. And then I go ahead and like ask for the pricing, and he says it's $80 for a typical 2-minute long video. That $80 ends up being what we stick with. And I kind of think this over, like what song do I want to send to this guy? And the song that I send to this guy is Tadpoles.
I just wanna reach the top of Himalaya, but I don't wanna stab the peak and stamp. I wanna feel the surface of the moon, but can't wait until 42.
That's the song that I wanted an animation to be made for. I then ask if this is the actual Eazidor that I'm talking to. Again, I'm talking to this guy's alt account, the artist. Man, I was so close. I was like this close to figuring it out, but not quite. Fast forward a little bit, I end up sending the $80 over via Cash App, and that's the end of that transaction. And then some interesting stuff happens. I know that animations take a long time. With that said, though, we made the transaction on May 12th. Fast forward a bit to May 28th, and I felt I had to reach out to this guy because I wasn't getting any messages sent to me about progress or whatever. So I asked how progress was going, and he said that it was going to be done by Saturday. Just so we're clear, Saturday would have been June 1st. So now more time goes by, and it's June 9th. And it's like, man, you claim to have it done by June 1st, and it's June 9th. What's going on? He says on the 10th that it's almost done. He asks for me to send my email so that he can send the video over, and I oblige. And then even more time goes by. Again, that's June 10th. Fast forward to June 22nd, and I still don't have anything. I ask if there are any updates on the video as of right now, because like I said, I know it takes time for animations to get done. And then we cut to June 25th, which is actually the day that I'm recording this video on. And that's when I get the video emailed to me. And I take a look at it, and it's like, yeah, I believe I got what I was promised. This is a pretty good video. The cuts are a little weird on occasion, but besides that, it seems like high enough quality to upload to my YouTube channel. Just because why not? I take a look at some of those YouTube videos again, those animations that he's made. And I'm currently watching this one video. The song is Bad BTCS. I don't want to say the actual word because I don't want this video to get like demonetized or whatever. Well, it's not even spelt as the word, so I get a little bit of leeway there. This is one of the many videos that Eazidor is credited for making. I wish I saw this at the time, but in the comments 11 months ago, I can't believe how long ago that is, this one person says this wasn't animated by him. He just steals from others and sells them. So I'm like, oh no, is this person right? I need to get to the bottom of this. So I start getting a bit stressed. I take 2 screenshots from the video that I was sent. I'll just play a little snippet here of that very video.
I need to stick my head out the water, find the nearest lily pad, then hop to the next lily pad, then the next lily pad, then the last lily pad, then land my feet on the ground, then walk, take one step at a time, then roll and bounce, now follow the dragonflies.
Like I said, I took 2 screenshots from that video and I put them through Google Lens to see if I could find anything that way. The first screenshot that I sent, I found 3 images of the same animation. That's bad. In reality, it isn't actually that much. Apparently, it's called Lost in the City by Ben Ridgway. I thought for a second this was gonna be the original video, but it turns out this person got ripped off too, off the same video. So what is the actual video? So then I take another screenshot and I put that through Google Lens. This is actually when I find the original animation, the original video. Sure enough, it was not made by Eazidor, as much as I would have hoped for it to be. It was actually for a song called Eye for an Eye by White Walls. This was actually done on October 13th, 2020. Turns out the animation for Eye for an Eye, it was actually done by a French director and animator, David Pagay. I hope I pronounced that right, but that's the guy that actually animated the video. From what it looks like, Eazidor just stole this video, is making cuts, like trimming the video slightly, and he's passing it off to several musicians out there. I know at least one other person has been affected by this, and that is, like I said before, Ben Ridgway. As of today, the day that I'm recording this, I am the second person to be affected by the same exact animation, and I just cannot let that slide. I was hoping for a high quality original animation for my song that I could upload onto YouTube while I continue work on the deluxe edition of my latest album. And that would have been really cool because that would have been some additional content for you guys to have. But unfortunately, it seems like I'm not going to be uploading that because it is not an original animation. I am just really concerned for how many people have been affected by this. It's probably everyone that has been crediting him for animated videos. And that includes big artists like JT Money. I hope everyone who has gotten a video from Eazidor sees this video so that they know now never to approach this guy again. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. I don't have much else to say. As I'm going through the editing process, if I see any other original sources for the animations that this guy has stolen and sent to other people, I will put screenshots of those in this ending section for this video, just so people know that this isn't like a one-time fluke, that he's been doing this for a long time now. Thankfully, he doesn't have a huge following right now, only 2,414 followers on Instagram, which is pretty big by itself, but trust me, it could be a lot bigger. And it's a good thing too that we're stopping this guy dead in his tracks this early on, because if we waited a couple more years, there's a chance that he could have had like 500,000 followers, maybe even over 1 million, and he's still just stealing content and passing it off as his own. If you, the viewer of this video, have been affected by this guy selling you an unoriginal animation, I am really sorry for you. I am in the same place right now, and I couldn't be angrier. I'm just gonna leave it there. Yeah, that's about it. Have a good one, guys.